Hi, everyone. Here we are. I know it seems like it's been a long time between shows, although it is because some of us actually have a life besides you. Oh, never mind. No, we don't. We're here. We're here for you all the time. No, but we love you guys.
We do.
So this is Sweet Spots and Spiritual Talents. And as you may know, oh, by the way, I am so happy to have my beautiful and wonderful co-host, Aley of Heart and Soul Connected. Absolutely.
You.
Like and subscribe, join her membership, all of the above if you haven't, because you will definitely love
and ditto to this kiddo.
Oh,
yeah.
Ditto to this kiddo. Man, you're rhyming. I'm liking that. So sweet spots and spiritual talents. Your sweet spot is that place on the earth. Although Aley has some fabulous cards she's going to use in this episode that are just the US, but that is fabulous. I think that's wonderful. And it's probably more likely that you would end up in the US if you're here.
Probably.
Even if you're in Canada.
Yeah. I need the Canadian ones next, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe we should have our own sweet spots and spiritual talent oracle cards.
I'm just seeing that happen right now. As you said that, the cards were born in my brain.
In your brain. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
I think that would be phenomenal. And I think they could. Yes, I would love that. Yep. Oh, they're already starting. I can see
click.
Yes, exactly. Now, don't get me started. I have to finalize our
mediumship class. Yeah.
And we have to figure out when we're going to hold that. So that's the holdup. But we'll talk backstage for a minute after this, and we'll figure that out. Anyway, so all of you, get ready to find out what your spiritual gifts are that may be the primary ones, the beautiful gifts that seem to be the strongest, although you have every gift. Don't ever think you don't. Right, Aley? And so
it's all there. It's all open to
you. Yep.
And so we were talking behind the scenes also of a big loud noise, a boom noise that a couple of people brought into the dream show. And Carolyn Booker was there, and some of the others of us were talking about it. And we think a big portal has opened, and we're all getting these gifts flooding in. And Val said, yeah, it sounded right.
It does. It does. I got the full body chills on that one. So just so you know, you can put your questions in the chat. We already have 6 starred. If you want to know what your particular maybe strongest gifts or how you'll use your gifts or how you can use them, go ahead and ask us. Oh, Debbie, thank you. It's been a while since I've been here, but with you in spirit, you two are wonderful together.
Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you so much.
Love to you, honey.
That's really sweet of you. Thank you. Oh, Linda got the big chills for our cards.
All right.
Oh, I'm thinking I got it in production already. I can see it. The Aley and Val cards. Spots and spiritual places.
We'll have Valley, Valley, VALLY.
Valley. Oh, I think we just our branding, our group. We got our branding.
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny. So I'm just going down. I want to say hi to everyone, and you all probably came over from the dream show. A lot of you maybe. So let's see. I'm getting down here. I'm almost at the end. I've got 7 questions starred.
Yeah, we got some more near the bottom. But Linda Kennedy, you had a heck of a reading. I'm so glad you got the reading from Jean. That's wonderful. She's a great reader too.
Yeah, she really is. She really is. Okay. And
create love. What is your strongest gift? Diane G. Above Linda Kennedy's. And Soul of Avalon has a question.
I don't see any of those. I've
No.
got
Here's what I got.
Here's what I got. Emerald Buddha, Foxy Roxy, Christine Farrar, Sharon O'Brien, Pooja Gupta, CJ Viviani, Linda Kennedy, Glow, Sonia Pinola, Ellen Garcia, Cheryl, Julie Hamill, and so I see Create Love here. Let's see if I can find another Create Love.
Create Love says, I want to know her strongest gifts. Yeah, at 7:34. And right under Create Love is Diane G at 7:34.
Val, did you see my question? Well, for some reason, all I see is Create Love Viviani, 7:34. Maybe I have to go up further.
Oh, okay. And Soul of Avalon. I love that. Soul of Avalon. Hello,
I keep seeing Christine, but none of them are questions. I'm at 7:33 and I'm going through, and for some reason, okay, got it. There were a lot of 7:34s.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, that's right.
So what else did Lisa Bessie Berryessa, I got her. And
Debbie, that's cool.
I hope I didn't
You
leave
get strange symbols in your automatic writing. Ooh. Yeah. Are they like hieroglyphs?
Okay. I did get your question. And
learning to fly.
I did get Lisa's question too. And
learning to fly is and Denise McMullen at 7:36. You guys, I don't know if we're going to be able to get to all these, but we'll try to see what we can do.
I got learning to fly, Denise McMullen, and Debbie, that isn't a question, right? I'll buy those cards. Should use a reading.
Oh, they're geometric.
I could use a reading. Well, I'm going to stick you in there just in case we can get to you. Okay, and I'm going to have to. There's 19 questions already, so I'm going to have to close questions.
Are you going to sit by the door and do that the whole time? I'll be right back.
Yeah, your puppy. Okay, so tell me, I'm going to read the questions again, who I have starred, and tell me if I missed you or put your question in again. I think I mentioned all these. Glow. Oh, wait. Emerald Buddha, Foxy Roxy, Christine, Sharon, Pooja, CJ, Viviani, Linda Kennedy, Sonia, Ellen, Elena Garcia, Cheryl, Julie, Create Love, Lisa, Learning to Fly, Denise, and Debbie. Those are the ones I have. If I missed you, please call it to my attention. And yeah. So, I have T. Lynn. Okay. Thank you, Viviani. Okay, so here we are. We have 20 questions. We'll try. We'll do our best, everyone. I'm not going to name check because I kind of was while I was going down the questions, but thank you all for being here. I don't want to go any longer with my slow hello.
You're not slow. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine.
So, our first question is Emerald Buddha. Where is a sweet spot for me to live and share my gifts? Emerald Buddha. It always works. For me, it always works when I start to write down. And I write down Emerald Buddha and see what comes. And Aley, you go ahead if you're ready.
I just got Thailand, and that's not in my cards. It's just it's what I get.
I think that sounds right.
Yeah. There's so many beautiful places in Thailand. I haven't been there, but I know there are. Just not on the Phi Phi beach because that's the one that got hit by that big tidal wave. We don't need that kind of karma, but
And Emerald Buddha, I get mediumship and channeling, but you can definitely do readings for people there.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something you would be very good at, and people would get a lot of healing from your words and from the information that you bring. Lots of healing energy pours through you, through your words. And so that is a beautiful thing that you have a beautiful talent.
She just had a dear friend pass away in Thailand last week.
Oh, is that? Oh my gosh, you're giving me the chills.
I know. I got here that the dream, it may be that person is saying that. Did they ever say they wanted you to be there with them? Because I'm wondering if that's part of the dream. The dream was to come over there and be there with that person. Wonderful.
Could be. Oh wow.
Yeah. But I feel the same way. You can read. You can read. You can give all kinds of gifts. Mediumship, psychic work. Yeah.
Here's the thing. You have all these gifts, but until you dip your toe in it and really start working with people, you think you can't do it. But the minute you get behind the scenes and start practicing with someone, you go, oh my God, I can do it.
Right. And practice, I mean, you're beginning to connect with your guides and stuff.
You get comfortable, the channel gets wide open, and you're like,
yeah, absolutely.
And the Emerald Buddha says, he came to me on Sunday morning in my mind, and I found out then. Oh, wow, Emerald Buddha. See how connected you are? So, I just wanted to throw some cards for you too, because, and then we'll go on. Yeah, this is about cycles. So going through cycles of life, cycles of your gifts that you're using, and transmuting the energy. And I think that's why you're so healing with people, is you really have the ability to transmute the energy of those that you touch. So that's a very powerful thing.
She is a massage therapist. So
oh no wonder touch. No wonder. And I don't often get this card, but the Tao of flow.
The Tao of flow. Goes right through your hand.
Look at that. So there you are. You really have a beautiful healing gift.
You do. Cheryl put up Soul of Avalon's question. Just there, if you want to grab it. All right.
Let me grab that.
I have here to prowl with confidence. Look at that. Prowl with confidence.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Trust that what you hear and what you, if this person came to you and told you they passed. Yeah. That's pretty big.
That's big.
That's pretty big. Yeah. Trust
That's big. So thank you, Emerald Buddha. And I hope that all helps you. And Foxy Roxy, if I may ask, where is my sweet spot and spiritual place? Foxy Roxy.
All right, so this is going to look silly, but these are the cards I have there. They're kid cards, you know what I mean? They're like where you learn about states. I get North Carolina. North Carolina has some really beautiful places there, particularly in Asheville. Or if you like the ocean, there's a lot of beautiful places. I have a friend that lives in Southport, North Carolina. And so I'm going to say that, despite the idea that I know you live here in Washington State, which is the most beautiful state in the world, that if you wanted to go somewhere else, you could. Oh, you're welcome, Emerald Buddha. Yeah.
And Foxy Roxy, while Aley was reading, I absolutely agree with that. But I also saw you sitting with people and reading for them, even in cafes or something like that. So you could definitely do that in some of the tea shops or some places where you could use your gifts, because there's something about you being in person with people. It may not be that convenient, but for some reason for you, it really connects with the person that's in front of you, and you are creating some kind of a place for them, the sitter, the client, to expand. Absolutely. It's almost like you create a portal or doorway for them to walk through, to open up to more of their own soul light. Imagine that.
That's lovely. I pulled a card that says harmony, and there's dolphins on it. So I'm going to say that you would probably do really well by the ocean.
Oh, I love that.
There's a beautiful place in North Carolina on the ocean called Duck. That's the name of it. Duck, North Carolina. It's beautiful there. Yeah.
And you know what? I think you're needed there.
Probably. Although that's more of a touristy town, but that would bring the people that you could do readings for if you wanted.
Yeah, definitely. And you're going to use your imagination and create while you are there. And that is your creative channel. That's how you channel. That's what you do everything through. And you're going to use your whole self. So this is the awakened state of being. That is like, so you were going to step into your full power of your spiritual beingness as a creator God. So that is pretty powerful. Thank you, Foxy Roxy. And Christine says, I would like to know where my sweet spot is. Spot.
Christine, I'm hoping that you've heard back from your daughter and that Teddy is okay, the little doggy. Oh, you love Duck Island. Isn't it beautiful there? It's very beautiful there.
I've never been. I've never been to Duck Island.
No. So many great places here in our own country that we don't get a chance to see. I know.
It's true. That's true.
All right. Where's your sweet spot?
Ooh.
Oh, Christine.
What?
I feel bad for you because you got Hawaii.
Oh gosh, poor thing.
Oh my goodness. You could work really well with the ancient wisdom that's there. Yeah. There's a lot. I know that you would be what they call a Heoli, which is a white person that isn't really a native or anything, but there are lots of people there like Jonathan Daly and Betsy Palmer. They all live there, and they have beautiful lives in Hawaii. It's a little expensive, but yeah.
And I have to say, Aley, I couldn't figure out why I got fire.
Pele.
Here it is. Here's the explanation.
I almost said it. I almost said Pele, but I didn't. Okay.
This is really about that beautiful energy, that goddess energy of creation and renewal. That's regeneration. You notice how when volcanic activity happens, the earth becomes renewed. So you're creating a portal, and that is going to help people remember. And that's similar to the other reading we just did.
It is
a portal where others will remember. It's almost like they will be able to feel their whole soul light come down. And we're just here trying to remember. The game is we forget when we're born, and it's a game of trying to remember who we really are.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's not learning, it's remembering.
It's remembering. It's not like we are all this, and we just have to remember. So thank you, Christine. That's a big job.
Yeah, it is.
And a beautiful job. Yeah. So next we have, we're getting through these. Sharon O'Brien. I have my own ideas, but where do you think my sweet spot is to retire?
My husband seems to want me to retire in what he calls a cheaper living state. And I said, no, because those are all red. I can't do it.
Amen to that, sister.
Yeah.
That kind of ices that out. But here's the funny thing about that. Sometimes we light workers are called to places like even Florida because we're there to bring the light. But
it happened to me. It did. Yeah. It happened to me when. So I got a great state, the great state of Maine.
Oh,
that's what I get.
Nice.
I don't know if you've ever been to Maine. There's some gorgeous places in Maine. It is a little hard in the winter, but there's a sign when you go into Maine over the bridge that says, "Maine, the way life should be."
Oh, I just got the chills. And this is really interesting, Sharon. I got divine order for you. So you notice this is like you being the magician with everything. You got all the things, all the tools, and you're presiding over everything. And there's a big cleansing happening. And it's not just for you, it's for the earth, and it's something you also bring for others. This is a beautiful energy that you have the ability to create a new awareness in people. As you talk and share, they're seeing things in a whole different way. And somehow you tap in to the Akashic records.
Yeah.
So this is a beautiful, beautiful talent. Everyone taps in, and sometimes you don't realize that's what you're doing. So whether you take a class or don't, that's what you're tapping into.
Right. Yeah. You're just making yourself more aware of it. I get the cardinal directions. And so for me, it could be that you could be a good person that could do astrocartography, which is, telling people more about this, the placement of, or where they should live for the best placement in their astrology charts. So, yeah.
That is excellent. Excellent, Sharon. I hope that resonates for you. And Pooja Gupta is next. May I know my sweet spots and spiritual talents. Okay.
All right. Oh, Pooja, I'm getting palmistry.
Oh my goodness. I was similarly getting things like working with somebody right in front of you in that. I don't know if it's palmistry or astrology or whatever it is, but it's working with somebody, teaching them and helping people, plus reading things for people and helping them understand
them. Yeah.
So whatever that is.
Or you could also do, what is it? Tea leaves or,
cut, reading the cut, all those things, because I see you have the ability to divine, whatever they call that.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
You absolutely do. You have a lot of gifts and talent in that area. So
I get Virginia, by the way. Virginia.
I have relatives in Virginia. So, besides those things that we just talked about you doing, you have all the gifts. So it's just what you really resonate with and want to do. But these are things you might not have thought of, that you might give it a shot. Because something is very interesting about palmistry, understanding and lines and the way you have to use the hand that is
good. She has interest in astrology and numerology, which is great. If you've already got an interest in it.
Astrology and numerology are these same similar things.
True.
That you're going to not only do it for people, but teach them. So you'll hold classes and you'll do this kind of reading for people. And it helps them understand. It really does. And it did me when I did my birth, in numerology, and you do your life path and all that. I go, oh, no wonder.
Yes, I know. It's very telling, and we can't help but say, yes, okay. Wish I knew this back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right.
Thank you, Pooja. And CJ's asking, may I ask about my spiritual talents? Okay.
You may. Wow.
Yes.
All right.
Well, I do see you doing mediumship with people, CJ, and you may also do channeling. It's all the same kind of connection. So if you do mediumship, you can definitely do channeling. But I really feel like you're going to be pulling in information that will help others create the life they want. Understand how the world works and how to use energy, and understand how we have power in our lives and how to live in from a powerful place, and not as victims. So this is a powerful thing that you have to share.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I think, CJ, that you could be what they call a spiritual counselor. So,
yes,
somebody can come to you and tell you this, and you could suggest things to them.
Yes, exactly. I love that. I
do want to say that if you're drawn to an area, like if you love the West and the Southwest, then that's where you need to be, honestly. So don't, we're just throwing some ideas out.
We're throwing things out there.
You're in charge.
You're definitely in charge. Never do anything based on what you hear on YouTube. We're just picking things up. But if you're getting a pull to go somewhere, that is your guide saying, yes,
do it.
Yes, yeah. Okay. And let's see, well, who else do we have here? Victim? No, I mean, they're not victim. No, thank you, CJ, and I hope that resonates for you. And Viviane, what are my sweet spots and spiritual talents, please? Well, we know what your spiritual talents are.
We do. You have every kind of spiritual talent.
You've got all the gifts. How many more do you want? It's just, how many more avenues do you want to use?
I'm going to say that this is not where you want to go. I'm sorry. I get Alabama and I just don't see it. So no, don't go there. I'm thinking outside of the country. I could see her in Paris. Couldn't you?
I could see Viviane in Paris. Absolutely. 100% living a life that you would only dream of. And I do not absolutely see most people. I don't put them in Alabama, I have to say. But my husband, his family is in Alabama. I have taken trips back to Enterprise, Alabama.
There are some beautiful spots there. Birmingham is pretty progressive, isn't it?
I had the opportunity to move there, and I just couldn't quite make myself do it.
I know, honey. I know. I had to live in Kentucky for a while, and it was very difficult for me. Bad. Yeah, really bad. Even though I was in Lexington and Louisville, it just wasn't my spot. It wasn't my sweet spot. Birmingham, England, maybe. Yeah. Sorry.
Birmingham, England. Yes, I have to agree. And Viviane, you are the oracle. Hello.
There you go.
So your spiritual talent is helping people and guiding them on the path. Yeah. That's your spiritual gift.
That is.
And Hugh, again, this portal thing is a big issue today.
It is a big issue today.
Yeah. And this is conception. This means that you are birthing new ideas, new creative things. Just like we just birthed the deck for an oracle deck for the sweet spot.
That's right. Yeah, just be open. That. It says here, this is us, the Tao of Flow. There you go.
Yeah. The Tao of Flow.
The Tao of Flow.
You can't make that stuff up.
No,
so,
not at all.
Viviane, you have all this going for you. Just smile and go, yeah, you're right. I am the oracle, and I can do it.
Right. I am the oracle. That's great.
That's it. So congratulations, Viviane. And Linda Kennedy's asking, Sun Psychic Jean gave me a heck of a reading the other day. Yeah, she's really great. Yes. Wondering what my strongest gift might be.
Linda actually met Jean. She lives near Jean, and she met her at a Whole Life Expo. So that's wonderful. All right. So what's Linda?
Let's see.
I think that you have one of your clairs is a lot, and we have clairvoyance, clair this, clair that, and each one is hearing, seeing, smelling, so forth. I think you're clairaudient. Isn't that being able to hear things?
You actually, here's clairaudience it can be a misperception too.
Okay.
It can be a thought voice where you just hear your own voice, but it's not you talking, because you can tell you wouldn't be saying that. It can be something you hear in your ear, an outside voice. It can be any of those kind of things for clairaudience. Yes, indeed. You can hear sounds and different things that aren't audible to other people. Yeah.
We have all the clairs available to us, but one is usually stronger than another. But I get here that you just simply need to let go, Linda. You're going to let go, and you're going to let the Tao of flow come in, actually. That's a really good way of looking at it.
I just gifts. Oh man,
They're all waiting for you. All your gifts are waiting.
The first thing I got, though, it's interesting. You're going to write a book. There are books to write. And all you have to do is get that ego out of the way. And the ego is just the thing that tells us, oh, you can't do. Oh, you don't do that.
You're not a writer. Oh, yeah.
It's that voice. Throw that, slap that thing away, and you're going to be great.
Oh, goodness.
So anyway,
okay.
Absolutely 100%.
Yeah.
So, I got writing a book. That's what your guides told me. So, you definitely have all the gifts, like Aley said. Get in there, immerse yourself, and find out which it is that you enjoy doing. And
doing the most.
You're the strongest one. Clairaudience means you're going to channel your book. You're going to hear it. It's going to come through. It may not come through like you think you think, darn, I'm writing some good stuff. Yeah, you're channeling it.
The other thing is there's a thing called automatic writing, Linda. And that's another way of doing a book. I mean, you just simply sit down with a pen, and that's what Val does when she's sort of getting the name there, and then she figures out what it is. So
it just comes. When I pick up a pen, it's automatic writing in the loosest sense of the word, because it's not like I put it down and I wait for a being to take my body over. It is actually a thought comes in, and I am writing as I'm getting it. So that connection somehow really works when you pick up a pen.
Yeah, really, it is. It's taking what's up here and bringing it down through your arm and writing it. I tell my students that all the time. Everybody has it. Yep.
Everybody can do it. Yeah. So thank you, Linda. I hope that helped.
Thanks, Linda.
And Glow is asking, I would like to know if I have any gifts, and if so, what are they?
You have all the gifts, Glow.
Yes.
But what one would be really easy for you to pick up? Ooh. All right.
Oh man.
What do you got?
I'm going, man, Glow. I don't know if this is a real job or not, but they're like, oh, you can help people cross over, people who are passing. I'm getting that really strongly. You have that ability. And that is kind of a mediumship kind of ability that can do that. You seem to have a real gift at that. Making somebody's crossing comfortable and easy is a gift you have.
Yep.
Leaving their body and feeling really at peace and calm as they cross over to the other side. And of course, they're all the angels and guides, and everybody's with them the whole time. But for some reason, you create a space for them that makes it really wonderful. Yeah.
So Nancy says a hospice, and Linda says a death doula. And I agree with all of those things. There are people that are so afraid of death, and sometimes they don't even realize that they have the gift that they could help people. And so look at this. I get adventure. And there's lots of coins here. I first thought perhaps you should look into the I Ching, because that uses coins.
Yes.
But they don't really do like sit down readings for that. It's more you finding out the information from the I Ching. So that might be something you might want to look into. But and I just want to, and they're saying Glow creation. Ooh.
So there's something about and on the other side of that, I'm also getting some kind of feeling that as people are being born, as new people are coming in, you have a gift of being able to assist that soul to come in a magnificent way, shall we say, like received in beautiful light on the dense earth. So there's something about that.
Yeah. Yep. A transition specialist.
Yes. So
yeah.
That's another
Thank
thing.
you, Emma Buddha, for the donation. That's very kind of you.
Well, that's very nice. Thank you. And illumination. That's the other card I got for you. So creation and illumination.
Maybe the elimination of fear.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Because if you're creating the higher vibrational light of, you're really keeping that fifth dimensional energy going as someone that as a new being comes in.
New being. Wow, that's fabulous.
My sinuses are
dripping.
Yeah. Emerald Buddha. Valley. Thank you, Valley.
I know, isn't it cute?
Oh, that's cute. Emerald Buddha. Sonia's asking, can you take a look at what my gifts are and what other sweet spot besides Oregon do you see?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, what's the name of that place? Why do I get Croatia?
Ooh, that would be beautiful.
I also get Michigan. I get Michigan here, and I get, but I'm thinking Croatia. Actually, isn't that where Marina's family's from, Croatia?
Yep, that is it. And oh my gosh, how beautiful. People go there on vacation. It's so pretty.
You have a sacred purpose is what I get.
Yes.
You definitely do.
Yes. And I have to say, this is what your guides told me, Sonia. You do grid work with the angels. So Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, a whole bunch of the archangels, you work with them and you do a lot of grid work. What does that mean? Google grid activation and see what comes up on Google. It's such a big topic. It's so much that you're going to have to look at that. So yeah, that is a big job, and you're doing that right now. That makes any sense. Maybe while you're asleep, but you can do it consciously.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I hope that helps, Sonia. And Elena Garcia, what is my strongest strength? Ooh, I just see you as a spiritual teacher standing on a stage with a bunch of students talking about the spiritual principles and truths in the world. That you are one who can lead them in a way without ego and just let them flourish in their own power, standing in their own power and grace. And I feel like that leadership in that kind of setting is super powerful for you. You might start by writing a book. Then you gather.
I get here. You also have very high empathic. You're an empath. Yeah, you're feeling it. And look at this. I love this one. It says your friendliness is your strongest strength.
It is because you gather. People will gather to hear you and learn from you. So that's a pretty powerful thing. That means you really have all of the gifts, just like we always say. And somebody has to stand there and
you'll open your mouth and you'll say, did I just say that?
Yeah. You'll channel higher information, and you're giving people the 411 because they're good. Somebody has to stand there and give people the 411. The ones who don't want to read books, they're going to come and see you.
Definitely.
Or attend a Zoom class, or however you're going to do it. So that's up to you. But thank you, Elena. And
you love writing? Well, good. There you go.
Oh, it's right up your alley. So Cheryl is asking, what gifts should I focus on developing at this time? Thanks. Oh.
Okay.
I haven't read the booklet. I haven't read the booklet. Principle of correspondence. I think I did read this once before, but when I look at this card,
how things connect to each other.
Yeah, this is this is really the connection of everything. This is almost tree of life like.
Yeah.
And you notice how it has deep roots and it has branches that go out. So basically, this is a network of connection.
A network. One thing will lead to another thing to another thing.
And
be on the lookout.
And you're giving me the chills, Aley. Ancient wisdom. This is what you'll share. This is what you gather. This is what you share. See the light? See the light he's holding? This is what you share.
You share the light.
And you bring tremendous cleansing and light in. This allows people the space. You hold that space for them to have that activation, that.
Yeah. Wow. I get it's very intense, and that's what I got. Intensity. Look at you, you're sticking right out in front of the.
Oh my God. It's giving me the chills.
I know. Yeah. Wow.
So Cheryl, I would focus on whatever comes in front of you more than a few times. That's what your guides want you to start doing.
True that.
Take that training, sit in and read that book, whatever that is. Take that class that it was in the back of your mind and it keeps showing up. Yeah, do it. Yeah,
I agree.
And then Julie is asking,
Julie,
what gifts do I have? Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, all right. I'm going to ask you to go over to Michelle Marie's astrology channel, where she does Vedic astrology. Not everybody does Vedic. A lot of people do regular astrology, but look what I got. I got flowering. And what is it? It is a woman from India. So that's what I'm getting, that perhaps you would be attuned to something like that. The other thing I want you to know is I was working with somebody the other day, and we were doing calibrations, and one of the highest calibrations of books available to people is the Bhagavad Gita, which is from India. So I'm going to say, check into it. It's kind of fun. It's different, something you may or may not have understood right away.
Yep, definitely.
Hi, Etienne. It's nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah.
I have to say, I'm getting for you, Julie, an inward revolution. So you're really, whatever is happening within you is creating and will bring you tremendous joy. You're going to have star consciousness.
So you may be able to work with the ETs then.
And what do we have? Another portal and transformation. The portal thing is big. So there's all this big energy coming in throughout all these portals, but we also open up portals ourselves. We don't realize it, but we do. And so, Julie, I would say that you're one of those teachers who are able to connect and bring in this energy and share it with others in whatever way you feel drawn to. And the guides don't tell us everything all at once. They have to put a little breadcrumbs. We follow this, we go here. And then we go, oh, I know why I learned that. And then you go a few steps further. and you look back and go, oh, no wonder I learned that and that. And then you learn more and more, and it broadens till you go, you can see why you did all these other things and ended up on YouTube doing tarot. Never mind. That's me.
Or that you work with Val for five classes, helping her with a Akashic Records class. And then, all of a sudden you spontaneously combust.
I mean, no, you were like, oh my God, your channel is so open. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
And that's what happens.
Oh, cool, Rossi. I'm glad you did read that.
Yeah. So, Julie, I hope that resonates for you. And create love. I want to know what the strongest gift is.
We know that love is your strongest gift. But
yeah, definitely.
See what else there is. Yeah.
Create love. Well, they're showing me the traditional psychic who's giving someone information to help them, but that can be seen a million different ways. I don't know how you could do it. If you're psychic, you're also a psychic medium. I don't care what, it's all the same. So you can also channel all of those things. You're already, it's connected to everything, but you also are able to, I feel like you bring through exactly what somebody needs to hear, because you're so connected to your guides and angels that you step out of the way and can give people the highest truth that they need to hear. Now, there is a huge level of reading between your mundane and your highest level of truth. So that is spectacular that you can do.
Okay. So as you were talking, I got shaman. I think she could be a shaman. Yeah. There's embrace the interior winter, but look at this beautiful woman, and the bird kind of brings it to me that you've got the talent that you could be a shaman. And
because if you can deliver,
you don't have to be a Native American or any other kind of person. You can be a shaman in any way you want. So
and if you have that kind of higher truth to dispense, you definitely can be the high priestess, the shaman, that archetype who is presenting that information. That's beautiful for you, creating love. I love that.
And you're absolutely right. People have to be open in order to know anything. But those people will find you. They will find you.
They will find you. Once you hang your shingle out, so to speak, and you say, okay, I'm doing it. I'm stepping into this. You don't have to, you can metaphorically put it out there. The people will come because your guides and angels are going to pull them to you, and you'll go, wow, you have all these people showing up. And that is why. Yes, it happens. So Lisa Berryessa, what are my gifts?
I got some really great cards here, Lisa. I get, first of all, take courage. Don't let fear hold you back from whatever it is that you feel called to, because that's important. We feel like, oh, well, maybe if I open the door, then I don't know what will happen. Don't have courage, because you are protected. Look at how beautiful that is. I love that card.
I love that card.
And what it means too is that you have this is sort of a serpent's egg here that shows up in gold. And it's saying everything that you have is within you, and that you just have to believe that you deserve it. And so there you go with your courage, and then let it come in and flow in spirit time. We can't make it happen, but we surely can be open to it happening.
Absolutely. And I got meditation, soul mating. And for me, soul mating is you connecting with your soul in such a deep and profound way, because we really only project like a fragment of our soul down. But it is now in this timing that our soul monad, the full soul, is really becoming connected to us here for some reason. Oh, yeah. It's because we're going into the fifth dimension. Enlightenment. Enlightenment is happening. But as far as your gifts, Lisa, I see you being able to do anything that you want. Anything you want. Take the classes, dip your toes in. You have them all. You really, really do. So it's up to you to decide how you want to proceed with any of that. But take them all. Take the mediumship. Take the channeling. Do the meditation, which is foundational, and whatever else that you want. The tarot classes, whatever it is that excites you. Yeah. So learning to fly. Strongest spiritual gifts.
Yeah. That's half of it. Learning to fly is half of it. The other part is flying. Yeah.
Well, I think we're actually going to get through these next questions in time.
We're just really good at this, I guess. I don't know. Good. Look what I got. I got here fierce compassion. You're a very compassionate person. And we need more compassion. We need people that are more understanding and that can see when somebody needs a smile or a leg up, whatever. But believe this, you are a prophet. There you go. You have it. You have it.
That's it.
It's there. Yeah.
That's it. And you know what they're telling you too? Make it an adventure.
Oh yeah.
It's full of joy, and it's a creative adventure every day. What is going to come forward? And never make it drudgery. Oh, prophet.
Ooh, we got the double prophet, huh? That's wonderful.
The double.
And you know what? You can be a prophet and make a profit. You never know.
And look at that coin. See, doesn't that look like gold coins?
Prophet. I know.
But anyway, yeah.
Remember this, though. I've heard this and I believe it. You cannot be a prophet in your own hometown. And so what that means is that people that knew you from before, they go, yeah, right. Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You have to stand on your own in front of people. You can't cast your pearl. Oh, no, that wouldn't be a nice thing to say before swine. No, but really what that means is don't know your audience. Who is going to see and understand the learning to fly 10.0 or, this is an advanced version. The ones who grew up with you when you were trying to do a spelling bee in school, no, forget them.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. They're the naysayers. They're the kind of people that poo-poo you when you have something really good happen.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, wow, you're lucky.
Exactly. So that's almost like your childhood thing you want to break out of. That's not you. It's a story, and that's not you. You're not the story. So remember that too.
Your sweet spot. What would your sweet spot be? Let's see.
Sweet spot.
I get California. I don't know if it's southern or northern.
It's my sweet spot, although I don't live there now.
I know. Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
So then I have Denise McMullen.
Lisa Nehemiah wonders if we have her in the queue. She said
no, actually, no. I don't. I have Debbie Giesman, T-Lynn, Cheryl, and
Soul of Avalon. Yeah, not Cheryl. She put it up for Soul of Avalon.
Oh, Soul of Avalon, correct.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Lisa, did you put it in there earlier? Go ahead and type it in again or copy it and paste it if you can. And sorry about that. Val is known for this kind of thing. You have to watch her.
It happens. You
have to watch her.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about myself in third person. Oh, okay.
Bob Dole talked about Bob Dole all the time. Yeah.
Okay, Denise McMullen, my strongest gift.
All right, Denise.
Well, Denise, you're a psychic medium.
Oh,
I see you doing that,
girl.
I see it very strongly. That means you can do anything. You can do psychic
much.
readings for people. You can channel. You can do it all. And I really feel like you already know this. I feel like you've probably seen spirits or had that kind of thing as a child or later on in life. I feel like you are not, you get weird feelings and you know all of that. You're already in touch with all of that. Yeah.
I get released perfectionism. So we worry, oh, I'm not as good as Val, or I'm not as good as this one or that, or Linda G, whatever. You're who you are, and it's what your gift is, and everybody's different. But I get what you conceive and believe you will receive.
I love that.
It's like raining down on you, the light of love. Yeah.
I love that. And what do you have? Ancient wisdom coming in, right? And it's just saying higher love, and give yourself that higher love. Give yourself higher love. Aley always connects to music, which is very joyful. And that higher love, transfiguration. So that's really changing things into a different form. Think about that. That was very powerful.
So Lisa did put in wanting to know her sweet spot whenever we're ready.
I'm going to go down there and grab that first. And
I get also, Denise, use your imagination, because your imagination will take you to some really interesting places. And there's no wrong. I remember my teacher telling me, write a list of all these things that you think are important to talk about for a show or something like that, and nothing's stupid, nothing's too crazy. And some of the best stuff has come out of those kinds of sessions.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. Yeah. Thank you, Denise, for your question. And Debbie is asking, I'm putting this up here thinking we could get a reading for you, because you didn't really ask a question, but I'll buy those cards. I sure could use a reading. I get many strange symbols in my auto writing. So let's look into that.
Okay. I love that you do automatic writing. That's wonderful.
It absolutely is.
Getting some good stuff here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're getting the big picture, Debbie. You're getting stuff from some of the libraries of the world. The library at Alexandria, which this all those things were lost in those papyrus. You're getting the big picture. You're getting things and you said it was geometric. So I'm thinking you're also getting stuff from the Pleiades and some of the other star systems. Yeah, it's not your imagination.
It isn't. And I have to tell you, this is what came, and it's given me the chills. The Great Central Sun is, you look at Google, the Great Central Sun in a metaphysical sense, which is where the god Ra is from. So you might look all of that up, because it's pretty amazing. And it's more than you think. The sun is much more than you. It's not just the sun. And the Great Central Sun is a different sun. But gifts are abounding for you right now. And everything that Aley said, this is the conception of everything. It is happening for you now. And that's why you're asking, and you're getting tremendously strange symbols, because the strange symbols have codes of light and information within them. And it means more. This is the way that the higher frequencies can come in and not be distorted by our earth language. Yeah. So congratulations. Perfect. And they will unpack within you over time.
They'll let you know. That's right.
Yes, you'll be getting information about that. So, T. Lynn, what are my spiritual gifts and sweet spot? Lost sense of smell due to stress in 2007, but can smell mother's sweet lotions when she's near. yesterday about knocked me over, dirty socks and cigarette smoke. Well, you're a medium. Hello, medium shit.
Oh, I love it. You have clairgustance. You have, even though you lost your sense of smell, your clairgustance comes through. And I had that. My old boss stunk of cigarettes, garlic, and gin. And I always know when he's around. And it's like, oh, Hank, please, you know.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I know when my grandpas are around because they smoked.
Okay.
They smoked pipes and cigars. Yeah. And you definitely, that psychic sense of smell has nothing to do with your 2017 lots of smell.
Yeah.
It's definitely a potent thing for sure. I smell sweet fragrance sometimes when I'm meditating and I know I'm being visited. But so what's your spiritual gift and sweet spot? Well, they're saying you're in the flow.
Oh,
so the Tao of flow. So
I see Yoda when I see that.
That's Yoda.
Like, there is no try.
There's only do. There is only do.
There's only do.
You're the alchemist.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh my.
Okay.
I do. You got sacred knowledge on your side, but also this is cool. You're at a crossroads. So look at this Rocky Raccoon guy. Anyway, he's saying to you, trust that you're at the crossroads. You're going to be shown a lot more coming up. Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Wow.
Okay. So we have one more or two more from this and Lisa's. So, Soul of Avalon.
Your talent.
What are my spiritual talents? Okay. So
welcome, Jean Mitten from on the other side of the world, and good morning to you. So,
my goodness.
All right.
Well, Soul of Avalon just takes me to Merlin. I'm sorry.
Yes, it does.
The Merlin thing.
Oh, are you a witch?
Are you a witch?
Yeah, I wonder if she works in magic. Because, that's what Merlin was a witch. And Avalon is a real mystical place. Might not still be here.
I mean, there's those who say we're all witches.
True. And there are those who say that there's a witch hunt all the time that are not true. So, yes.
That's true. Oh, my God.
So I love this. It looks like you're ready to take a big leap, Soul of Avalon. And you are alchemist. So there you go. When you're working with alchemy, you're transmuting lead into gold. And isn't that a thing that you do with spells? So I'm wondering if you have some magical powers.
I think so. And you know what? It all comes from that channel of imagination because you create from that. That is that channel. And you have star consciousness. So you're absolutely a star seed that is here. This is the writer's quill. I like to see this because it means you write.
She is here. She says she has her witchy ways. So cool. Okay.
So here you write down what it is you want everyone to know. And soon there'll be a book from what you write down.
So, we've got lots of books coming up here. We need to take a cut. Yeah.
They have I know. They have so many people out there writing books. It's because there are so many people that can only
You are a writer. Yeah.
Well, they have so many people out there who need to hear what is written, but they hear it best from someone from different people. They're going to resonate with so that's why, So then, thank you for that, Cheryl, and our Soul of Avalon, and Cheryl for by way of. Thank you. And our last question is Lisa Niedermeyer. It's okay. It's the second time today laughing out loud. I'm sorry about that, Lisa. You know how I am. I just want to know my sweet spot. Let's see.
Have you ever thought about going to Charleston?
Oh, She might live there now for all we know.
No, I don't think. I think she's in Connecticut, actually.
In Connecticut.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you're right, Create Love.
I'm just laughing at Emerald Buddha's thank you, Valley.
I like it already, right?
Yep, Valley. It's our branded name.
That's right. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God.
So I'm going to say Charleston. I don't know. Yeah, you're in Connecticut. I don't know. It's really beautiful there. I will say that. I have Jenny Starfish lives there, and so does my daughter and stepdaughter, rather. Yeah. Of course, you have to be careful of the storms. That's all. Yeah, it does sound mighty fine, doesn't it? Yeah. Of course, you have to deal with Lindsey Graham there, though.
Yeah, there is that.
There is that. Yeah.
There is that. Well, I'm getting something by the water, but you have the beautiful sun card. So light is definitely shining on you and on everything you do and want to bring forward. And I'm getting water. And because you asked about your sweet spot, I'm feeling it is around water. And this is your crossroads for getting
that raccoon again.
There's that dark, hello, that raccoon showing up. And I know you can manifest what you want. And here's the manifestation card.
You definitely can, Lisa. Yeah,
you really can.
Yeah.
And finally, this is a blessing in disguise that you're going through this time where you have to look at all of this and make decisions and stand in your power and bring this forward for yourself.
Oh, dear Christine, you don't need to tell me that. Goodness. Tim Scott lives in Charleston.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
Go to the other side of the tracks.
Oh, goodness.
Find another road. Yeah.
So, Lisa, I hope that helped you. And with that, we have gone an hour and 7 minutes now.
All right.
And we thank all of you for being here and sharing this journey with us.
Yeah, it's been fun. I've had a lot of fun.
It's been fun. It's been fun. Yeah. And, we really appreciate you being here and watching while we went through all of this. And, you'll have to look forward to the sweet spot and spiritual talent oracle cards coming out soon.
That's right.
And Valley will be our branded name. No.
Made by Valley.
They're right here right now. No, but thank you all for your beautiful comments, and we really appreciate the beautiful banter back and forth. And thank you for sharing this time with us. And like and subscribe to Aley, Heart and Soul Connected, and Val Dragonfly Crystal. We love you all. Yeah. So see you next time.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.